A tear of sorrow fell from the phoenix, instantly burning a hole through the man's fine leather shoes. Yet he wasn't angry. Instead, he grew unusually excited. If he could bring this phoenix back to offer to the king, he would enjoy a life of wealth and honor. But his donkey warned him, if the phoenix lost its freedom, it would soon die. Seeing the sorrow in the mythical creature's eyes, the man's heart softened. In the end, he untied the heavy iron net. Grateful, the freed phoenix gazed at the man, then beat its wings and soared into the sky. To repay the man his kindness, it left behind a single feather, one that could protect him from harm in times of danger. But because he returned without the phoenix, the king had him arrested, and even sentenced him to public execution. Ivan tried to show the feather as proof, but it lay dull and lifeless in his hand, drawing mocking laughter from the crowd. Yet just as the executioner raised his blade, the dim feather suddenly burst into flames. A clear, piercing cry echoed from the distance, and the next moment, a fiery figure appeared in the sky. The phoenix had sensed Ivan's peril, and rushed back in time to save him. Circling once above the crowd, it alighted upon a rooftop, its glow illuminating the entire kingdom. Faced with the people's cheers, the king had no choice but to release Ivan, though he was far from pleased. Soon, however, the king devised another plan. He sent Ivan as his emissary to awaken the Frost Princess atop the snowy mountain, for the king intended to marry her as his new queen. Expecting Ivan to perish on the journey, the king was surprised when, guided by his donkey and the phoenix's feather, the man soon reached the summit. Using the feather's power, Ivan melted the magical ice barrier and woke the true princess, but she refused to marry an old king. To escape her fate, she leaped from the cliff's edge. Without hesitation, Ivan jumped after her. Miraculously, just before they hit the ground, his loyal donkey swooped in and saved them. The next morning, amid the people's cheers, Ivan brought the princess to the palace. The king was overjoyed and eager to wed at once, but the princess declared she would not marry without her grandmother's ring, the heart of the ocean. When they learned a giant whale had swallowed the ring, the king once again sent Ivan on a quest, and so, with his donkey by his side, the man set off toward another adventure.